There's a lot less wires here without all the other cameras.
You're not streaming. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it says it's live, but it should be feeding right here. Tell me, I need you to go over and see if I can see the stream. There we go. Refresh. I'm going through the Wi-Fi at the rink, but we did it last night and it worked fine. Is that your dad? No, I was just seeing if I can get it on. Okay. It's not this one, right? No, that's a different one. You're getting it?
I'm getting it on the app or on my phone.
Okay, all right.
So I don't know if it's just a...
I don't know if it's something to do with my computer or not, but Noah's getting it on his phone. You can play with it if you want to.
I'm wondering, is it just... My dad said last night's stream he couldn't get on his laptop. He had to switch to the app.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if it's a constant thing.
Pat got his to run.
All right, good.
All right, here we go.
Sorry about that delay, Cougar fans. We have video back for you. We are grateful to have you here with us tonight. Thank you for tuning in to watch BYU take on Weber State. This will be a rematch of the game last Saturday where Weber State came out victorious 3-2. After a hard-fought battle of 2 periods, very close score, 1-1. Then Weber kept taking one more goal in a short 2-minute span in the third period. Gave Weber that extra goal that they needed. We're excited to see the Cougars last night. The Cougars are coming off of a 9-2 win against UVU last night. So we are excited to see what they will do against Weber State tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cougar Hockey. All right, Cougar fans, we want to give a quick breather while we're waiting for the last 3 minutes and 48 seconds of warm-ups to complete. going to give a little bit of love to our sponsors. In fact, tonight with me sitting here doing some of our scorekeeping is one of our sponsors, Tom Udall from Udall CPA Group. We're grateful to have him here. We might even put him on a mic a little bit later. We'll have to see. Let's show a little love to our sponsors. Welcome back, Cougar fans. We are grateful to have you here. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in warm-ups. Just a little information about our teams tonight. Weber State comes in here with a record of 2-2, having played a total of 4 games. They've lost to Utah State. They beat UVU, and of course they had a victory against us the other day, last week up in Ogden. BYU comes in tonight with the record of 1-1. One loss to Weber State, of course, and the win last night against UVU. BYU's put 11 pucks in the net, giving up 5, while Weber State in their 4 games have put 22 pucks into the net and given up 16. We'll be looking tonight to see some good action out of number 9, Alex Stroud. We'll see the captain for the Cougars, Ashton Shimbashi, play on some big hits. And we will see a variety of other things coming out from your Cougars tonight. Ian Funhorst, a new addition to the team this year. Cougars have quite a few new additions to the team. Ian Funhorst came in and put 2 pucks in the net. Ashton Shimbashi had 4 assists. A lot of scoring to go around. Of course, that's going to be expected in a 9-2 victory. But we saw a lot of good speed and a lot of good action and activity by the Cougars last night. Good close game played for the first period, and we expect the Cougars to turn up the speed tonight. For the Wildcats, keep your eye if he's on the roster tonight. I believe he is on number 93, Jonathan Cosman, very speedy skater. Of course, a couple of the regular names that you'll see that are out there. You'll see Troy Kornberg, number 44, and you'll see number 21, Brian Martinez, and number 22, Dakota Fox, all strong players for the Wildcats. We are, again, grateful to have you out here. We're at Peaks Ice Arena. We've got a growing crowd tonight, and we're expecting a good battle between these two Western Conference Division II foes. We're going to let you guys enjoy the pregame, the rest of the pregame ceremonial face-off, national anthem, and we'll be right back online, so just enjoy the video.
Pat's much better at this than I am.
You're doing a great job.
He's much better than I am.
When that music goes off, it's so much easier to hear.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you agree?
I'll leave a few gaps in my conversation. If you want to chime in with something, I'll kind of give you a look. I just noticed something, Noah. You have your headset. Yeah, the wire was hanging up. It had popped that beat.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Hey, if I'm not paying attention, then just keep on going. Don't worry. Yeah.
Welcome to Peaks Ice Arena, Cougar fans. Just get the Weber State lineup right here.
At center, number 93, Jonathan Kosman.
Kosman at center, 93. Keep an eye on him, very speedy.
Ken Gorgas.
Ken Gorgas will be your left wing, number 4.
Right wing, number 37, Joel Johnson.
Joel Johnson, number 37.
At left defense, number 24, Bronson Fox.
Bronson Fox, number 24 on defense. He's from Ogden.
Number 39, Joshua Kirk.
And Josh Kirk, number 39. Josh is from Henderson, Nevada. Ryan Scheide will be starting in net, backstopping the Weber State Wildcats. And now for your BYU Cougars. Alex Barris starting number 7 at center. Number 9, Alex Stroud. Big game last night, a couple assists. Both of those two played really well last night. Ashton Shimbashi, your team captain, number 21. He'll be over on the right side. Here's one of your assistant captains, number 4, Tegan Pitcher, starting on lefty. And Cody Barris, number 10, starting out on the other D side. Backing up the Cougars tonight as your big backstop, Jared Mansella. He played about 13 minutes last night of shutout hockey against UVU before his brother came in and took over. We are excited to let him play this game tonight, see how he does.
For our ceremonial puck drop this evening, we have one of our favorite, most loyal fans, Patrick Kenberg.
A very special ceremonial puck drop tonight. Patrick Kenberg will be coming out. He's been confined to a wheelchair with cerebral palsy, but he seems to make it out to every Cougar game, and we are so glad to have him here. And so we will be very excited to see him come out and drop the ceremonial puck.
BYU Cougars, as he does our puck drop.
And a great job by Patrick. We're so glad to see him here. Fans showing their appreciation for Patrick, as they should. We seem to have Patrick here at every game, and glad to have him here.
And now, fans, please rise and remove your caps for our national anthem, sung by a member of BYU's hit acapella group Vocal Point, James Thorough.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming,
rendition of our national anthem given by one of the members of BYU Vocal Point. We're grateful to have him here. It's about time for hockey, Cougar fans. Our officiating crew tonight, I know a couple of them. One guy's got a nice name on his jersey by the name of Schnitzler. Travis Larson's wearing the other orange bands. A couple of new linesmen that I don't recognize. Jared Moya looks like is one of them, and then we'll have one of them dropping the puck. And here we go, Cougars. Puck's taken back and deep into the corner. One back by the Cougars. Good pressure by Weber. Down behind the net. Shibashi, good defensive move out there. Blind pass sent out to the boards. Weber picks that back up, down behind the net. Cody Barris got a battle going on behind the net and moving up towards the near side boards in the corner. Cougars pick up that puck out of the zone. And Weber regroups in their zone. Pressure up on the near side boards. Shimbashi dumps the puck deep, and the Cougars are going to make a line change. Weber sets up behind their net. Off to the far side, near side wing. Back out to the Cougars as it's tipped by number 23, Barber. Barber goes in hard on the net, Funhorst following him closely. And Weber breaks it out. Looks like we got a 2-on-2 coming into the zone. 24, Fox coming in. Chipped up to Funhorst. Moves past by Bloom. And Rudder chips the puck outside. BYU picks up. Looks like they could have a quick 2-on-1. Just hops over Barber's stick. Good opportunity there by Funhorst. Weber's bringing it up on the far side of the boards. And we're going to have our first penalty of the game against, it looks like it'll probably be Bloom, number 6, for a hook. Yeah. And Weber wins the face-off. One back to 72. Weber sets up in what's called an overload power play. Kornberg sitting in front. 37. Johnson sets up behind the net. Working on Fox. They're working back behind the net, moving the puck well. Back and forth behind the net. Look at the trailer. Shot, which Manzella stops. Great stop there by Manzella as that defenseman called back in from the left point. Line change from penalty killers for the Cougars. Hornberg and Barris. Barris again continues his dominance in the faceoff circle from last night, winning almost every faceoff that he took. Very, very good on faceoffs. Johnson sets up behind the net, out to Fox. Out to number 72, we'll get his number, that is Zan Hobbs. His older brother played for Weber a few years ago. Stroud attempts to dig the puck out. Unable to do so. Hobbs back to Kornberg. And over on the far side, a goal for Weber. It was 17-24 in the first period. Continued the arrangement that Weber had last time. They seem to capitalize on the Cougar mistakes with their sticks and penalties and score on the power play. We'll get the announcement of the goal here in just a moment. BYU's got to tighten up their play a little bit as they A little bit loose with their sticks, and the officials are calling that. Joel Johnson on the goal. Zane Hobbs and Troy Kornberg. So Hobbs and Kornberg on the assist for Johnson on that power play goal. BYU behind their own net. Up to Carlson on the wing. Tries to go to the middle to pick up Wheeler. Wheeler got a little pressure on 24 Fox. Pitcher picks it up. Shot net, bounced back out by Scheide. Big hit on the boards. Logan Porter gets it back out to the defenseman, to Bloom. Carries it back across the pitcher. Shot from pitcher wide on the far side, near side. Picks it up to Bloom. Back to Logan Porter. Sends it over to pitcher. Takes a look. Big shot. Hits somebody there in the front. And looks like we got an icing opportunity on Weber. So with 16:21 remaining in the first period, Weaver's got 3 shots and 1 goal. BYU's got 1 shot on net. Line change for the Cougars. Udall, Nielsen, and Catalane will come out with Cody Barris and Hunter Bloom backing him up. Face-off won by Weber, shot on net. Quick stop by Scheide. Weber plays a pretty fast game as well. Cougars can stay with them if they turn it on, if they can keep control of their sticks and not sit in the box. Barris keeps the puck in on the near side. Hit by Nielsen in the corner. Cosman carries the puck into the zone. Manzello stops that shot. Comes back around to Hunter Bloom on the boards. He takes it back on the near side. Off to number 4, Gorges. And a dangerous loose puck there in front with Johnson there tapping at it. Manzello gets it covered up.
One of the things we're seeing about this BYU defense is that they're getting caught off guard real quick on the quick transitions. If they can fix that, then...
Face-off won by Barris back for pitcher. Pitcher turns his head up and heads up the ice to clear the zone. Loses the puck. As number 80, Gorges, another Gorges brother, attempts to, great shot by Fox there. Caught the inside left corner of the net and it bounced straight out. Face off to the right of Manzella. Rudder attempting to clear the puck up the boards, gets it out. Over to Stroud, who loses it by the D off the boards. Good nifty move there by the Wildcat defenseman Gorges to get around the checker. Rudder loses the puck behind the Cougar net too. One of the Weaver players, Kornberg. Cougars are having a hard time moving the puck out of the zone. Going to result in a little bit of frustration. Weaver's got some really good pressure on them at this point. Cougars seem to be standing still just a little bit at this point in time too. Need to turn on those jets. Up to pitcher, who tips the puck in for a line shot, trips the puck into the line change. Barber, Catalane, and Funhorst come out. Barris gets the puck over. Funhorst carries it in, drops it back for Porter. Porter's got an near side shot, blocked down by the defenseman. Good step up by Porter there to hold the puck in the zone, so his teammate could pick it up. And no icing waved off. Catalan takes it around the boards. Barber lays a check over there on number 9 for Weber. That is Kapanos. Probably a son of the head coach, Kapanos, for the Wildcats. Funhorst heading down the ice. Taken out of the play by 22. Dakota Fox. Cody Barris behind the net, a little out of his defensive spot normally. Cougars seem to be lining up for that easy, giving those Wildcats an opportunity to line up for that easy block as they line up for big shots. Little flip pass attempted over to Wheeler, gets it in, gets the puck deep. Carlson to head in for it. Wheeler picks it up on the near side boards, takes a shot, deflected by number 13. Shot off the goaltender Scheide, catches it out of his corner, put out front and cleared out by the Weber D. Wheeler keeps it in, sends it over to Bloom, puts it back in the corner. Brother Hugh goes in to pick that puck. Hugh Bloom. Good forecheck by the Cougars with this line here. Holding the puck deep into the zone. Forces the Weber player to skate it out. In front of his own net, so dangerous play in any league. Bloom gets it up to Carlson. Turns it over. Weber comes back up, dumps that puck into the zone, and looks like Weber's working the line change. Manzella stops the puck behind the net. Picks it up. Hunter Bloom takes it around, looking for Nielsen. Udall picks the puck up one-on-one. Bounced off Scheide, left it wide open, nobody there for the rebound. Missed opportunity by Catalin to lay a hit on that. Dumped in deep by the Cougars, picked back up behind the net by Fox. Big hit over there by Catalin on Fox. Fox picks the puck back up, heads out. Puts it over towards Nielsen, who wasn't expecting it. Pitcher's able to pick it up. Good follow-in by the Wildcats to pick that puck back up. And we got a breakout. Pitcher makes it up. This is Nielsen. And Rusick, first Cougar goal! Coming from one of his defensive partners, Nielsen. Gets a chip out front and roofs that puck for an even straight goal right over the shoulder of Scheide. This is where that speed for the Cougars took advantage and caught that defenseman behind. Caught the defenseman behind them. We'll get the final announcement on the assist. I believe that was probably Bloom or pitcher that set it up to him though. Great goal by Nielsen, roofing that over his shoulder. Shimbashi on the assist. That was Shimbashi on the assist. Caden Nielsen on that first Cougar goal. We're at 11-11 of the first period. With a 1-1 game, shots are even right now, 4-4. Shimbashi takes out number 80. The stick check the puck. Oh, just missed Shimbashi as Barris sent that puck through. Takes it back down to the corner, down into Barris. As they work a little bit of a cycle, puck comes out high to Rudder. Takes the puck in back deep. Comes all the way through to the Weber State player number 16. That's Kyle Waronker. And we got a high stick by Weber State. Faceoff will come back down and out of the zone.
Hockey fans, don't forget that during the second intermission of tonight's game, we'll be having a chuck the puck competition.
While we have a moment, I want to thank one of our sponsors who happens to be sitting right next to me, Tom Udall from the Udall CPA Group. He's been a great sponsor for the team this year, and we want to recognize his contributions to the team and give him a little bit of airtime here too. Faceoff will be down to the right of Scheide in the Weber State zone. Ian Thunhorst picks that puck up, gets it back to Barris. Thunhorst, nifty move around. And so we got a collision in front between Thunhorst and Scheide. Referee blows the whistle and shuts the play down. Good pressure here by the Cougars. It looks like after a little bit of a rough start, that first 6 to 8 minutes of that first period, Cougars have settled back down to playing a little bit more speedy puck moving hockey like they're normally used to playing. Thunhorst. Soft pass back though, which turns the puck over to Johnson for Weber State. Picks it up to Cosman. Nifty move around. Great save by Manzella off the blocker. As Cosman had a really good lane. Thunhorst, good move to get around it. And we're going to have a penalty on number 4 for the Wildcats. It's probably going to be a slash. So we'll get to take a look at the first power play for the Cougars tonight.
One of the things the Cougars have done well is respond to that early goal by the Wildcats. That's something to keep the momentum going with this power play.
That's right. They turned that power play up very well last night against the UVU team. We'll see if they can get the puck movement that they need to. They'll have to be quick on their puck movement. Well, this is a Udall CPA Group Cougar power play. Shot on net. Picked up to Barris. Another shot on net. Scheide's fighting it off. A couple of good opportunities by the Cougars. Shimbashi and Barris both. Rutter's looking at it. Puts the puck on net. Chip. Oh, and just cut across the crease and wide. A lot of pressure by the Cougars, and finally the Wildcats clear. 3 great opportunities by Barris, Shimbashi, and Thunhorst. As we get Stroud back out on the play. We got Porter, Barris. We're going to lose Porter to change out the pitcher. So we got pitcher, Rudder, Alex, Barris, Ashton, Shimbashi, and Alex Stroud setting up on this power play. Working is with the puck in the corners. And they get that odd man advantage. Just missed Catalane for the one-timer. Thunhorst will drop back to pick up the puck, and the Cougars will regroup. They turn back up the ice. Thunhorst across to pitcher. Pitcher gains the zone. Out to Barber. Barber down low behind the net, out to Thunhorst. Thunhorst comes in, takes a shot, knocked down, and pitcher misses an opportunity to stop that. Good save on the shorthanded attempt by Manzella. Heads up play by Kornberg to watch for that tipped puck. Barber chips it in, turned it over to 61, which is Bragg. Cody Barris takes it off the near side boards to his brother Alex. Gains the zone, puts it back in, can't get the pass through. Shimbashi misses a poke check, but he knocks that puck back down. And we got a 3-on-2 developing here. 8:02 currently in the first period. Shots are pretty even at 7-6, favoring BYU at this point. Cosman behind the net as the Wildcats tend to spread the zone a little bit. Looking for the each side, trying to get that puck back up, and net is off. That will negate any potential for a Cougar line change. And so we'll have a face-off to the right side of Manzella. Weber State has some very, very good puck movement. But the Cougars are holding strong. Johnson back on the back, out to his defenseman, then back to Cosman behind that, who's a nifty between the legs pass, which niftily ends up on a Cougar stick, who clears it back to the defenseman, and Cosman over on the near side, quick on his feet, turns around, attempts to get it out to his defenseman. Defenseman missed the puck, and we're getting a wholesale line changes by the Cougars. Icing waved off by the official. Barris picks it up behind the net, steps up forward, moves up, gains the zone, dumps the puck to the near side corner. Barris does for a line change. Puck comes all the way back out to Rudder, who hits Carlson, gains his own, chips it to a lane, but uncovered currently. But he catches his own puck. Rudder comes up, step up, and keep that puck in the zone. Mishandled there by the Wildcats. Gets it back over to his winger. Blum barely missed that one. Hugh did. At 22, Dakota Fox coming up with the puck on the near side boards. Shot up high. Manzella fights that one off. Safely gets the puck back. Chipped out by Manzella, chipped out by the Cougars after a good save by Manzella again. A lot of juicy rebounds out in the front of the Cougar net though. Offsides, delay offsides, cleared. Rudder comes up along the puck on the far side boards, tries to tip it off to Nielsen, who misreads the play, and it is an icing for the Cougars. So, 5:46 remaining in the first period, 1-1 score, BYU and Weber State. Shots are favoring BYU right now, 8-7. And we're seeing some very, very good play on both sides of the line. Puck was won by Weber State, but picked off. Cade Nielsen chips it into Dunhorst. Dunhorst takes a shot, goes wide, held in by Udall. Kornberg chips it back around, goes out to number 80, Gorgeous. And that's Gorgeous as in the Big Valley, not as in how you look. Shot, oh, good blocker, a good pad save by Scheide. And the Wildcats have to chip it out. They've got 3-on-2 going right here. And they successfully move the puck, but number 80 misses the wide open net. He'll be regretting that tonight. Hobbs has the puck, sends it over wide over to Kornberg, who chips it back to Dakota Fox, who wasn't quite ready for it, and they'll have to regroup. Icing waved off by the officials. Shimbashi goes wide, gets around one. Good opportunity right there in front. Blum, shot, hits a Wildcat, knocks his own puck back down. Stays wide, stays on the near side boards, gets it down to Barris. Takes it to Stroud, working a give and go. They'll change positions. Cleared through the net. 61 clears the zone. Barris chips it back out. Back to Shimbashi. Good pressure by the Cougars in the zone. Out to pitcher. Back to Barris. Hops over his stick. Good stick check there by Shimbashi to get access to that puck. Kornberg making an attempt for it. Pitcher comes into pinch and holds that puck in on the far side boards. A little battle behind the net between Shimbashi and Cosman. Cosman comes out with it. Held in the zone, lots of sticks and skates there. Quasman couldn't skate through those. High bounce, takes an odd bounce off the glass in the far side corner, which Bear skates over and picks up. Great pressure by the Cougars at this point in time. Hunter Blum hold the puck, and the puck comes out of play. .327 left in the first period. Tied it all up, knotted it all up at 1-1. Shots are now favoring the Cougars 9-7. And we've got a quick stoppage of the whistle. Penalties have been one apiece for each of the teams. Porter takes it across wide to Carlson, who's rubbed off the puck by good position by one of the Wildcats. Clears the zone, number 9, attempting to take it out. He gets it back to his defenseman, takes it back across to number 16, brings it back across to his department, reversing the play. Intercepted by Cody Barris. Puts a forecheck on. Come back, pick it up, number 9, working on number 9. Who gets the puck in deep to the Cougars. Cody will pick up that attempt. Light clearing attempt, picks up to Carlson. Nifty move around one of the Wildcats, comes in with two of them. Wheeler and Carlson. Wheeler sets up in front of the net. Centering pass intercepted, and the Wildcats break it out of the zone. Line change by the Cougars, caught a little bit off on that line change. And an amazing shot by the Wildcats. He roofed it over with Manzella's right side shoulder. Number 72, Zan Hobbs, I believe, will be credited with that goal. We'll get the official announcement here in a moment. So with 2:21 remaining in the first period, Hobbs, sure he'll pick up a couple of assists.
Weaver State goal scored by number 72, Zane Hobbs. Assisted by number 80, Andrew Jordan.
Jordan got an assist on that. Build up in front of the net. Hard shot that pitcher intercepted. Was stopped, and Scheide got that covered. Puck is won back to Stroud and takes a shot on net, which is deflected out of play. No clear winner. One back to the Cougars. Oh, just hit the post. Shimbashi did. Bounce back out. That evens up the hit the post and bounce back out plays between the Wildcats and the Cougars. If we're returning favors, we'll look for a roofer come up. Clean win by the Cougars, which comes all the way back out of the zone. Pitcher will grab the puck and regroup. Up to Bears. Pitcher picks up his own pass. Attempts centering opportunity. Chip back into the zone, delayed offside. Shimbashi picks it up. Pitcher picks that right play back up. Number 39 attempts to bump pitcher. Pitcher puts him down. Chip to Barris. Backhand attempt just goes wide. Battle over there in the corner. And number 39 for Weber State picks it up. Pitcher cleans the puck up in the zone. Picked up by Cosman, who is quickly pinched off on the boards by Shimbashi. Barber picks the puck up wide, looking for pitcher inside, bounced off the loop pad. We have 1 minute remaining in the first period. Catalan picks the puck up, covering for the D. Just missed Thunhorse on the stretch attempt. And we'll have icing against the Cougars with 48.1 seconds remaining in the first period. Shots favor the Cougars at this point, 10-8. 2-1 Weber State. Face-off will be to Manzella's right. Be between Catalan and number 3, Thomas Simpson. Puck comes back. Cougars pick that up. Face-off pitcher skating back up the zone. Haven't seen a lot of pitcher going end-to-end. Gloved by Scheide for a face-off to Scheide's left side, the far side corner. Boom, Barris, Catalan, Thunhorst, and Barber are the Cougars in this part of the play. Puck is won back to Barris, puts the puck in deep, looking for a bounce out in front of the net. Scheide picks that up. And some Wildcats looking a little irritated. The Thunhorst came through looking for a rebound opportunity. Maybe they were just exchanging Instagram addresses for birthday party invitation. Weber State wins the face-off. Near side boards, 80 coming up, got 3 with them. mishandles the puck. Zane Hobbs picks it up. Bloom clearly puts the puck right back to the Wildcat player, who comes in for an easy shot on Manzella. I suspect that there will be some discussion about that particular play in the locker room. 7.4 seconds remaining in the first period. Shots are still favoring the Cougars, 10-9. Barris Stroud and Barris, Shimbashi, and Bloom icing on the Cougars as the period expires. Well, to wrap up the first period, ladies and gentlemen, between BYU and Weber State. BYU 1, Weber State Wildcats 2. Shots currently favoring the Cougars 10-9. We will be putting up an intermission video here for you shortly, and then we'll catch you right back after the intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cougar Hockey.
Fans, don't forget that going forward.
Welcome back, Cougar hockey fans. Wanted to give you a little bit of an update right before we get ready to start the second period. Goal scoring for the first period. Weber State opened up the scoring. Number 37, Joel Johnson from number 72, Zane Hobbs, and number 44, Troy Kornberg. Weber also, Zane Hobbs from number 80, Andrew Gorges. And the BYU goal was scored by Caden Nielsen, high over the shoulder of goaltender Scheide, assisted by number 21, Shimbashi. At the start of the second period, we are 2-1 Weber State. Shots favoring the Cougars 10-9. And we're excited to get the second period in play. Just in case you weren't aware, if you're tuning in to us for the first time, we've got a new head coach this season, Coach Dave Pitcher, taking over the helm of the Cougars, returning after a year hiatus to take the Copper Hills High School to the Utah State High School Division II State Championship. And previous to that season, he was a defensive coach for the Cougars. New assistant coach, Roger Barris, controlling the forwards. Previously coached Yuma High School here in the state of Utah to 3 state championships in Division I, and has a great pedigree in terms of what his other coaching experience has, taking travel teams to 2 second-place finishes in national tournaments. Coach Barris has 2 boys on the team, Alex Barris and Cody Barris. We also have 3 pairs of brothers actually playing together, Alex and Cody, Hunter and Hugh Blum, and the 2 Manzella brothers. Interestingly enough, both of those boys are goaltenders. So, as we get excited to get started here for the second period, we are looking forward to some more Cougar hockey. New change in the ACHA this year in terms of officiating. Linesmen now handle all face-off drops. And we're off and running. We started out with Stroud, Shimbashi, Barris, Cody Barris, and Tegan Pitcher. Good forecheck by the Cougars. Held in by Pitcher. Goes wide across and around the boards, near side. Shimbashi skates over quickly to pick it up, gets it to Barris, who niftily misses, avoids a check. And then it comes out with number 4, Gorges. Looks like Weber State has 2 Gorges brothers playing on the same team, or playing together this season. Cody Barris gets the puck on the back of his stick, chips it up and out high, comes back to Fox, passes the puck off the boards, tries to catch number 37 Johnson on a chip pass, misses him. Funhorse carrying the puck up the net. I spoke with his dad between periods. They come from Mission Viejo, California. Near side boards goes to 16. Waronker, but it ends up being an icing play for the Wildcats. Give a couple shout outs to our sponsors, Christine Carey, who happens to be the BYU Cougar official realtor, and we'll catch the rest of those at the next break. 72, Zane Hobbs wins the faceoff back, but the Wildcats turn it over. Brings the puck out high to Rudder, chips the puck in front of the net, comes over to Barber, chips the puck in front. Good opportunities to come in as Scheide covers the puck. Net comes off, stoppage of play, and a Weber State penalty. Number 16 will get the call on that. Slash called by Schinslow. We'll get a chance to see the power play of the Cougars again. This will be a Udall CPA group power play.
Weaver State penalty.
18:32, number 16, Kyle Walker. 2 minutes for penalty. Oh, just misses Stroud on the near side. Shimbashi with that quick pass. Puck moving over to Cody. Cross ice to pitcher. Oh, and again, just missed wide by Shimbashi. Stroud picks the puck up. Down low to Barris. Trying to work that give and go. Working the overload power play setup. Back out high to Cody Barris. Brings it back to Stroud. Steps his way in. Looking for the other side. Takes it up high. Rebound. Scheide covers that up. Great shot there by Stroud. Didn't have a lot of help in terms of a deflection though, or anyone else, or screen by any of the other Cougars. Barris, Shimbashi, Stroud still out as we keep Barris and pitcher on this power play. Minute 17 left in the power play. Oh, and a great fake there by Cody Barris. Took the defenseman out of play, got a great shot up high. Scheide fought that one off. And we'll have a face-off again down to the left of Scheide. Alex Barris on the face-off. Again, perfect for Alex Barris in terms of face-offs tonight. He has been spotless in his ability to win face-off. Great goal by Cody Barris. Alex Stroud, number 9, coming from Alex Barris. Nice, hard on the ice shot. Catches Scheide completely unaware. And the Cougars tie this up 2-2 at 17:34. Of the second period. At Udall CPA Group power play click that time as the Cougars take advantage of the Wildcats being down by a man. Stop. Face-off one back by the Wildcats and chipped out of play. And not that my announcement will help anybody that's sitting here in the stands, but it's always good to keep your eye on the puck if you're in stadium, in arena, as pucks can fly out anywhere.
Assisted by number 7, Alex Barris. And by number 21, Ashton Shimbashi.
So we'll add one more assist to that goal by Stroud. Stroud, number 9 from Barris and Shimbashi. Puck is down deep again behind the Wildcats net. Mishandled off the board. Zane Hobb attempts to tip that puck up the ice. Comes back. Weaver State picks it up. Near side boards. Picks it up to Kornberg. Good stick check there by Thunberg Porter. Gets bumped as he comes up across net, but this play is offsides. Line changes by the Wildcats. For the Wildcats, we have 13. Kevin Mesa, we haven't called his number 11, and a couple other people, Fox and Gorges, looks like, Fox and Bragg on the blue line. Tips up the near side boards, looking to get the puck up. They get it up to number 11, held. It's stick checked off the puck. And we're going to have a clear charging late hit penalty as Porter was taken down on the Wildcats. Interference call by Williams, number 77. That's Tyler Williams. And so we'll have another Udall group, Udall CPA group power play for the Cougars. We'll see that number 1 power play unit of the Cougars come back out. Alex Barris, Stroud, Shimbashi, Cody Barris, and Tegan Pitcher. 16:35 of the first period. Good opportunity to the Cougars to go ahead. Shots are now favoring the Cougars 15-9. The Wildcats have been closed off in the shot department since the start of the second period. Picked up on the blue line by Cody Barris. Working the overload again. Stroud comes back in. Just misses wide. Picked up by Barris. Good puck movement by the Cougars. Looking for Cody Barris to get the puck down. Over to Stroud. Chip in. Great opportunity. And the Wildcats are able to clear with a 37. Johnson gets the puck up the boards. Quick up by Manzella to help us in. Dump in on the zone. And Shimbashi's going to pick that puck up. And the Wildcats are able to clear. On to Manzella's stick. He gets a good opportunity to get the puck up the zone. Great turn up. And just barely offsides. Few fans expressing their displeasure as that puck looked awfully close. Gives the Wildcats a chance to change their penalty killers. 15:42, minute 7 remaining on the power play. Funhorst, Barber, and Catalan on the second power play unit with Barris and pitcher. Still holding the blue line. Cougars are without a couple of strong players. Jacob Eisenstadt, who's working on some eligibility issues, and CJ Coslet, who is working on some injury issues. Funhorst going to go back and set up behind the net. Chips off to Barris. Brings the puck up wide. Catalan. Easy zone entry on this power play. Catalan with Barber. Chips across the pitcher. Tip just wide. And a chip out front. Scheide covers that puck up. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Barris, Shimbashi, and Stroud are back out. Hunter Bloom and Sam Rudder on the blue line. Barris continues his dominance in the face-off circle. Just tipped wide. Quick shot, hard off of Scheide. Good wide shot. And the Wildcats successfully kill that off. 2-on-2 break for the Wildcats there for a minute. Kapanos keeps the puck in the zone. Alex Barris on the near side boards, digging it out with number 9. Kapanos again picking that puck up. A little bit of pressure here by the Wildcats. Shimbashi picks it up. Wheeler heading up on the ice with him. And Shimbashi gets the puck deep as he goes to finish the line change. Wheeler with a little bit of pressure on the puck. Comes across. Comes out to Carlson. Gets the puck out high to Rudder. Brings it back to Carlson. Mishandles the pass. Goes in deep. Big battle there with Wheeler and Fox. Fox giving up a little size to Wheeler, but sneaks underneath him and clears the puck up behind the net. Great move by Carlson. Great move by Carlson to get the puck around that player. Back to Hunter Bloom, excuse me. Clears the puck into neutral ice. Picked up by Cosman. Tries to get the puck to Wheeler. Tries to throw the puck over to Cosman. Shot on net. Manzella gobbles that one up. And we'll have a stoppage of play in the BYU zone. 13:08 in the second period. We're knotted up tightly 2-2. Shots are favoring the Cougars 16-10. And we have Udall, Catalan, and Nielsen. Shot goes wide from the Wildcat defense. Number 2. And a high stick.
Offsides on the Wildcats, offside.
High stick. Udall. Wildcat steps up, takes that puck. Number 4. Gorgeous. Intercepted by the Cougars. Cleared out of the zone by Udall. And fought off loose in front. Nielsen couldn't find the handle. Back to Udall behind the net. Gretzky, side shot. Oh, just steps a little loose. Kept in by Barish. Shot wide, tipped up, high and out by Nielsen. Good pressure here by the Cougars. Cougars have a few players that have recently returned from LDS missions. Alex Barris came from Africa recently this summer. In fact, a lot of them, he actually showed up to training camp about 4 days after he got home. Been a monster Barris has in the face-off circle tonight. Shimbashi fights that one through. Chipped wide by the Weber State defenseman. Blum gets the puck down deep. Good opportunity there by Barris to Stroud. Stroud drives that puck just a little wide. It's also tipped a little wide. Back in the near corner for Barris to pick it up, looking for opportunities. Catches it back out to Blum. Barris passes it over to Porter. Good hard drive off of a pad. There's a Weber player paying for that one. Shimbashi, big dump on that Weber player. And Kornberg comes over and takes exception to Shimbashi's hit. Good pressure by the Cougars at this point in time. Chipped off the pad by Weber State player to Blum. Porter turns around and gets the puck deep in the zone. Funhorst heading hard into behind the net to go for it. Chase that puck down to Catalan, to the defenseman, back to Barber, who lets it back through to Funhorst. Picks it up to Catalan. Funhorst, good shot, good move, great opportunity there. And we're going to have a penalty on the Weber State goaltender. We're going to have a player probably come from the ice. Actually, I think they can choose a player as the goaltender wrapped up on Barber as he came through. We'll have a 2-minute penalty on Weber State. We'll get to see the Cougar power play one more time, that Udall CPA group power play. We'll get the call formally by the announcer, but I believe that's going to be on Scheide. Number 38, the goaltender. Number 80, Gorgeous will serve that penalty. Great pressure by the Cougars. That little last 10 to 15 second sprint where the Cougars had lots of players crowding Scheide and lots of shots coming on net. But power play unit number 1 out for the Cougars with Barris, Stroud, Barris, Shimbashi, and pitcher.
This is a Udall group.
Holding call. Pitcher skating through, looking to the middle, hard off of a body, and the Wildcats are able to clear. Puck comes to Manzella. Barris picks the puck up. He'll set up behind the net. Team sprints out off to Shimbashi, who works on handling that puck, keeps it in, gets it deep. Hold the puck, sets up. Let's set up in that overload. Number 21, Shimbashi, team, a good little tip pass there, but tip pass a little bit late. Held in with great pressure by Barris, Cody Barris on the blue line. There's 16. Gets the puck deep. Change of power play unit members. And driven off a backhand short wide, comes to the net. Barris back out to pitcher. Back out to Cody Barris. Back over to pitcher. Pitcher sidesteps a guy, gets a tip, and just tipped wide. Funhorse dumped in the middle, no call. Over to Cody Bears out high, who circles back to reset, lets the overload reset, gets it down to Funhorse low, who mishandles the puck off of his skate. Takes it over to Cody Bears, puck comes just to the wrong side of him. Over to pitcher, looking for that far side one-timer. Pitcher drops the puck down low. To Barber. Barber skates through, takes a look, tipped, and out of play by number 16, Weber Waronker. 4 seconds left in the Cougar power play. 8:57 left in the second period. Shots as the Cougars continue to exhibit dominance in this period, basically. It would seem that they've stepped up their game. We're still knotted at 2-2, but the majority of the play has definitely been in the Weber State zone. 3, 2, 1, and that penalty is expired. Weber State back to full strength. Wheeler gets the puck deep behind the Weber State goaltender. Carlson comes through. Keeps the puck in the zone. Blum, shot on net by Carlson. Wheeler there for the rebound, but Scheide quickly covered that puck up for a face-off.
BYU is always looking for volunteers to help out with games. If you want to help out with the team, please email marketing.
Hugh Bloom in the face-off circle. Weber wins that face-off. Carlson gets in front, comes all the way through the front of the net. So Wheeler couldn't get a stick down on it. Good pressure. Going up to Cosman. Speedy Cosman on the wing, comes on the near side wing, comes back, hits the defenseman, chasing back out. Comes back to Cosman on the other corner. Skates in front, works, attempts fade. Fought off by Manzella, who chips the puck out of play. No line change. Good battle here between two in-state, shall we call them rivals? I think everybody, when they come to play BYU, if they're from Utah State, Utah, UVU, or Weber, they consider themselves our rival. So we'll call them an in-state rival. Fox gets the pace-off back, puts the puck back in deep. Weber attempts to skate through. Dipsy doodles, but is quickly poked away by Bloom. Gets the puck ahead to Nielsen, or Carlson, excuse me. Fox chips that puck past Carlson. Big hit there by Udall. Delayed offsides, quickly cleared back to the onside. We'll go to Fox, who dumps the puck into the corner. Rudder's going to come pick that puck up, but it's possible that the Weber player beats him to it. Number 80, Gorges, is ridden off the puck, but gets the puck out to Fox out front. Great save there by Manzella. And we have a cross-check penalty. Looks like that cross-check's going to be on Funhorse, number 25. Funhorst cross-checking at 7:17 of the second period. We're going to take a look at the Wildcat power play. The Wildcat power play has been perfect tonight, 1 for 1. Cougars are able to clear. Stroud coming down, putting pressure on the puck. Comes back to Porter. Porter's able to quickly clear down.
25, Ian Funhorst, 2 minutes with cross-checking. This is a Texas Kids Dental Care penalty kill.
And we'll call this our Texas Kids Dental Care penalty kill. Puck comes out front. Stroud's able to chip that away from the Weber State player. Cosman out high with the puck, takes it back down low. Near side, Cosman gets it back out high. Working to draw the players across, goes across the blue line. Out front, Kornberg to Hobbs, looking for Hobbs coming through. And a great clear. As Cosman comes down the ice, Alex Barris gives a little bit of appropriate chase. Kornberg bumps Barris as Cosman comes through the neutral support of the zone full speed. and puck comes out wide. 55 seconds left in this power play for the Wildcats. Chip to the corner. Big battle in the corner as the Wildcats attempt to clear. Comes back out to Cosman, who's out high. Goes across. Good stick handle event by Cosman. Great save by Mansella. Puck still loose. Puck still loose. And whistle stops play. Net has come off. No line change. 32 seconds. This has got to be a big, huge save for the Cougars. They've got to stop this. Barris, pitcher. Catalane, Porter, killing penalties. Looks like we're having a little bit of a conference over on the bench with the officials on the Weber State bench. Wondering why that net was allowed to come off when the puck was loose. Everybody's phone numbers have been appropriately exchanged, and we are back to play. Surprisingly on this one, Barris does not win that face-off. Puck shot, chipped high over the net. 24 seconds remaining on the power play. 22, Fox down low. Pitcher picks that up, comes back out high. Out to 16, Manzella gobbles that up in the front of the net. 12 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Cougars. And we're going to get a change of killers. That didn't sound real good. We'll get a change of penalty killers. Cougars do love to hit, though. Blocked by Shimbashi as Gorges attempts to take that shot to get a puck on net. And a successful penalty kill by the Cougars. Great work by the Cougars as they killed that penalty well. Funhorst out of the box. Deftly avoids a player and then sends it up the boards. And it'll promptly be called for an icing.
Icing on the Cougars, icing.
I owe an apology to Hugh and Hunter. I have been used to calling them Bloom. They are not Bloom, they are Blum. And we will not have that problem going forward for those parents and grandparents that are enjoying the live feed. Barber, in the face-off circle. Quick shot wide by the Wildcats. Shimbashi picks that up, takes it wide across. Funhorst is racing over there to get to the puck to Fox, who beats him to it. A great pressure over there between Barber and that. Shimbashi attempting to pinch off the puck. Number 13, Mirza, picks that puck up. Check on Shimbashi. Cross-checking from behind. There'll be a cross-check on Shimbashi. 4:38 remaining in the second period as Shimbashi goes for cross-checking. So the Wildcats are going to get another opportunity to test that power play out. Stroud, Catalane, Barris, Cody Barris, and Sam Rudder on this kill. Face-off won by the Cougars. This will be a Texas Kids Dental Care penalty kill. They'll stop in front. Short grab, Manzella's got that space all covered up, and we have a stoppage of play. 4:17 remaining in the second period. Minute 40 remaining in the penalty to Shimbashi. We've got a slightly smaller crowd tonight here in Provo. We're competing with the BYU football game tonight. Maybe we can get a football score update. It looks like Washington is beating BYU on the football links, if you will, 28-0. Back here, the place. Fun Horse putting good pressure at the peaks. Fun Horse putting good pressure on Hobbs. Comes up to Cosman, who's going to attempt to split the D, then pulls the puck back out to set back up the power play. Kornberg from Cosman to Hobbs. Back to Hobbs. Down low to Johnson. Chipped out along glass back to Cosman. Fun Horse bears Rudder and Cody bears. Puck shot wide and off of the net. 45 seconds left in the penalty to Shimbashi. Cougars looks like they're putting a little bit of life back into that penalty kill. They killed that last one, and if they successfully kill this one, it will be a great opportunity for them to kill it. Kornberg coming around looking to wrap the puck. Has the puck chipped a little bit off of his stick. Good work by Catalane to put pressure on Cosman as Cosman runs into his own player. And the puck chips out, passes on just past Catalane's stick. Hobbs up to Cosman. Cosman gets the puck deep. Johnson in front, misses that puck. 12 seconds left in the penalty. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Comes out to Johnson. Gains the zone. Catalane putting a little pressure on him, but he's skating through and around the zone. And that penalty has expired, and the Cougars kill off the second power play for the Wildcats. Shimbashi putting good pressure on. Comes over to Catalane. They hit Shimbashi in stride. And penalty shot for Ashton Shimbashi. As Catalane made a great pass, split the D, caught that the Weber State defense off guard and sent Shimbashi in, and the only recourse that the Weber State defender had was to take him down. The referee's over giving the coaching staff the opportunity, but Shimbashi will take that penalty shot. I don't have statistics on Shimbashi's success in the penalty shot arena. We don't see him shooting a lot of those, but he's adept with his stick. Late in the period, lots of interesting things going to happen. Sometimes deking too much in front of the ice can cause some interesting effects. We'll have to see what Shimbo decides to try and do. Well, fans, we'll get this zoomed out. Referees will line up down on the red line, the linesman on one side, the referee on the other side. And on the referee's whistle, Shimbo will get one chance to skate in. Shimbo, as soon as he touches the puck, Scheide can leave his crease. Here we go. Shimbo comes in, looking at him, and just chips the puck wide. Faceoff will be down to the left of Scheide. A little bit of fun entertainment for all the fans and all you fans on the feed. Face-off won by the Cougars, but the Wildcats take possession, chip out. A little bit of speed by the Wildcats there. And misses a lot of players. And an icing by Manzella, of all people. We want to thank all of our 47 viewers out there on the ether, if you will, tuning in to watch the Cougars take on the Wildcats from Weber State. Hugh Blum and Hunter Blum are out together. Hugh takes the face-off. Cody Bears makes sure that the front of the net is safe. Up to Carlson. Carlson tries to catch Wheeler. Carlson puts the puck on net. Chips it over to front of the net. Wheeler's not there to pick it up, but Blum keeps the puck in the zone. Comes out to Barris, who's going to hit the puck and put it back deep in the quarter. Minute 42 remaining in the second period. Shot still favoring the Cougars, 21-16. Blum chips the puck deep to Carlson. He's looking to catch his brother, who lines up in front of the net. But it's picked off by the Weber State Wildcats, who takes it to the far side boards. Can't handle that pass off the boards. A big hit over there. Cody Barris from the blue line taking it behind the net. Leaves it to Udall in front. Battling for that puck.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Just driven wide by Barber. Nielsen puts it in front. Quick turnaround, quick shot. Referee missed the dump on Udall. Turned to look the other direction. .42 seconds remaining. Every puck being contested. If it's in the neutral zone or in an attacking zone, that puck's being contested. Quick up to Nielsen. Tries to get around Kornberg. Bumps into him. Brings the puck back to Blum. Gets it to Nielsen, who has the puck intercepted by Zane Hobbs. Manzella, great save on the break-in by Hobbs. Cougar defense has got to watch that. Hunter Blum mishandles that puck. And at the end of the second period, good battle by the Weber State Wildcats and the BYU Cougars. We're knotted up at 2-2. Shots 21-17 in favor of the Cougars. Cougars raised their stakes in that period, killing off 2 Weber State power plays and connecting on one of their own, I believe. As we picked up that tying goal from Alex Stroud, by Alex Stroud from Alex Barris and Ashton Shimbashi. So at this point, we're going to put you back at intermission. We'll be back to see you in about 15 minutes. And this is Cougar Hockey. Provo Cougar hockey fans. Start of the third period. We're waiting for the teams to get back out on the ice and the officials. Just a quick recap, and it's not going to be a long one. It is going to be quick. BYU scored the only goal in the second period. Alex Stroud from Alex Barris and Ashton Shimbashi, which knotted this game up at 2-2 as we start the third period. Shots are currently 21-17 favoring the Cougars, and we're looking forward to a well-battled third period here as the officials step back out on the ice. We'll wait for the referees to get the net set. The linesman. As we welcome both teams back on the ice for the start of the third period. I want to give a quick thanks to my crew that I have with me tonight. Noel Frost covering the camera for us tonight, and one of our good sponsors, Tom Udall, being my statistician slash score engineer, keeping the scoring clock up to date for you fans out there on the ether watching us over the YouTube live streaming channel. As we get set, we've seen a lot of change from the first period. BYU came out just a little bit flat to start the first period. Battled back towards the middle of the second half of the first period, and then they completely dominated the second period. A couple of power play opportunities, which BYU capitalized on one, and here we are about ready to drop the puck. 72 against against Barris. Puck's deep into the Weaver zone. Strimbashi's coming through. Gets the puck over to Cody Barris, who puts the puck in deep. Hook front, and then loose in front. Chip fed by pitcher, kick saved by Scheide. And held in. Out to pitcher, up high. Looks, puts the puck in, bounces off the grid. Quick chip in front, and covered by Scheide. Great pressure by the Cougars as we start the third period. 19:25 remaining. Change of lines for the Cougars. Catalane, Thunhorst, Barber, pitcher, and Barris. Catalane lines up. Face-off controlled by the Wildcats. Quick shot across the front of the goal. Chipped in by Barber. Thunhorst picks it up. Gets it out to the D. Out to Cody Barris, who tips. Gets a tip by Thunhorst. Back behind it. And Barber picks it, loses it. And the puck comes to neutral ice. Pitcher. Gets the puck in, gets over to Barris, who gets the puck deep in the corner. Pitcher picks that up deep into the corner. Traveling through himself, bringing it back. Tries to catch Barber, coming back, gets reversed yet back again, and down the ice as the Cougars skate to get it. No icing. Delayed offsides on the Wildcats as Rudder brings the puck up on the near side. Dumps the puck into the corner. Looking for a teammate to chase and get it. Wheeler going over there working at battling with 61 for... That's Bragg. And Porter rides Kornberg right over the top of Manzella, but everybody pops up and all is good. We'll have a face-off to Manzella's left. Manzella's played a pretty stellar game in net, as had Scheide, both of them fighting off a lot of tough shots. 18:08 in the third period. Puck sneaks through, across the front of the goal. Carlson attempts to chip it past the Weber State defender, can't get it quite past, but the Weber State defender still holds that puck. Tipped away by Wheeler, and puck comes out to neutral ice over the Weber State defenseman. Tries to pick off to his player, gets it up front. Battle over there by number 9, Porter. Lots of battle on that far side boards by the BYU bench. Rudder's going to skate behind the net, pick the puck up as BYU's forwards change. Rudder carries the puck up, gets the puck down deep. Nobody to chase it there for him. Puck comes out to Cody Barris. Good positioning on that. And puck's chipped up and out. Potential icing call here, and icing on the Wildcats.
Cougars have been doing a good job beating the Weber State Wildcats to the puck. I think it's increased the tempo of the game, and hopefully they can keep it up through the period and get that first goal.
Yeah, we're looking for the Cougars to pick up that next goal. Change lines. Shimbashi, Barris, and Stroud win one unusually by Weber State with Barris there. Put that back out front. Stick handling in front of his own net. Turns the puck over. Big opportunity. Oh, great save by Scheide as he got the right pad out there. Comes across the blue. Puck is loose. And over in the corner as Kornberg picks it up, but it's still far in the corner. Barris gets it out. Comes at the pitcher. Catches Shimbashi down deep. Fox takes the puck, puts it off the near glass, and out of play. Tipped by BYU. Face-off will stay deep in the Wildcat zone. Catalane, Funhorst, and Barber. Picked up by the Wildcats, skate out of zone. 2-on-2. Good step. Funhorst digs the puck out. 2-on-1, coming across. Oh, great shot by Funhorst. Put it off the right pad, but Barber was not able to pick that puck up. And those 2-on-1s, if you're going to take that shot, you want that rebound to come back out so that your partner has an opportunity to put the puck on. Dump into the corner by Barber. Funhorst working it. Great pressure by Funhorst as the Wildcats reverse the puck across the near side. Fox coming up the near side boards. Takes the puck wide. Puts his hand in the defender's face. As Wheeler works the puck, Scheide takes it around and plays it. Held in by Bloom. Carlson, big hit out there. Blum. Hugh Blum holding the puck up. Carlson chipped it out. Nobody in front. And a tripping call on number 20 for BYU, Dimitri Wheeler. Wheeler had a problem with penalties last night. This is his first one tonight. He took 4 last night. He'll sit for 2. 2 minutes for tripping. So, 2 minutes for tripping on Wheeler at 15-12 of the third period. Shots favoring BYU 27-17. And the faceoff's one out of the zone.
20, Dimitri Wheeler. 2 minutes for tripping. This is a Texas Kings dental care penalty kill.
And this is a Texas Kids Dental Care penalty kill by the Cougars. Good pressure and cleared out by the Cougars. Scheide stops that puck. Cosman was going to pick it up, but Scheide picks it back up. Shimbashi, good pressure on the puck. Good pressure by Shimbashi as he battles over the puck. We're seeing a great added batch of pressure on this breakout opportunity as the Wildcats are not able to bring it out. Cosman decides to turn the Jets on and see if he can missed opportunity, checking opportunity there by. And boy, two good opportunities by the Wildcats there. Too close for comfort. Zane Hobbs with the puck out high as Weber gets a chance to set up. Puck up high, heads up fans, and that one goes out of play. Great pressure by the Cougars, not letting the Wildcats set up and bring the puck out of the zone and break out. Stroud, Barris, Rudder, and Porter on this penalty kill unit.